You ever wake up, step outside with a hot coffee in your hand, take that first glorious sip, and then bam, your entire world just flips upside down? That was me on a Monday morning, thinking I was about to have a quiet day feeding the cows, checking fences, maybe fixing the damn irrigation pump again. But instead, I was staring at a fresh 2-lane road running right through my pasture. And I mean dead through it. Painted lines, stop signs, the whole deal. Like someone played real-life SimCity and forgot to log off. Now, if you're listening to this and thinking, no way, that can't happen, buddy, let me tell you it can. And it did. And if you've ever dealt with an HOA, you're probably not even surprised. See, I live on a 40-acre farm that's been in my family for generations. My granddad tilled this land with his bare hands. My dad built the barn. And me, I've poured my life into its sunburns, frostbite, busted knuckles and all. But over the years, what used to be wide-open countryside got swallowed up by suburbia. Developers came in, bought up fields, slapped down cul-de-sacs and cookie-cutter homes, and with them came the HOA homeowners associations. Sounds harmless, right? Like a neighborhood bake sale committee or something. But trust me, HOAs are the modern-day petty tyrants. Clipboards, bylaws, and a smile that doesn't quite reach the eyes. And at the center of ours was Karen. Yes, that's actually her name. Karen with the pastel polos, perfect bob cut, and a voice that could curdle milk. I'd kept to myself, didn't join meetings, didn't meddle in their community potlucks or lawn decoration wars. My land was separate, technically outside the HOA's jurisdiction. Or so I thought. Turns out, when I was out of town for a few days visiting my sister, the HOA decided to annex part of my pasture to build a road. No warning, no permission, just asphalt over earth that had grown crops, fed cattle, and held the weight of 3 generations. I stormed into the HOA office that day like a man possessed. Karen was behind the desk, all sugary smiles. Charlie, she chirps, like I was there to buy raffle tickets. I said, Karen, why is there a damn road through my pasture? She blinked and said, isn't it lovely? Part of our beautification project. Beautification? It's a freaking road. It's for the greater good, she says. Lady, my cows don't need scenic routes. So I did what any furious, sleep-deprived farmer would do. I called my lawyer, Tom. Tom's the kind of guy who looks like he's been mad since the Reagan administration. Always wears the same wrinkled brown suit, drinks burnt coffee like it's fine wine, and lives for a good fight. I dumped the deed, photos, and a hell of a lot of righteous anger on his desk. Annexed, he said. That's not a thing HOAs can do. Tell that to Karen and her clipboard. From there, it spiraled. We found out the HOA had been pulling this crap with other folks, fining a couple for planting tulips instead of whatever approved flower was on the sacred list, replacing someone's mailbox without asking, charging them for it. The more I dug, the more corrupt it looked. They were siphoning funds, inflating budgets, hiding shady road contracts behind beautification projects. And the best part, my neighbors were fed up too. So, I blocked the road, parked my old tractor sideways across both lanes, slapped on a sign that said private property no trespassing, and surrounded it with hay bales like I was building a barricade in a spaghetti western. Karen showed up 20 minutes later, outraged like I'd cancelled Christmas. This is obstruction, she barked. No, I said. This is me reclaiming stolen land. The neighborhood watched, half horrified, half cheering. I installed cameras, kept records. Karen tried filing a lawsuit, said I was endangering the community. Tom laughed so hard, he nearly choked on his gas station Danish. When we went to court, Karen showed up in a pastel power suit like she was about to host a bake-off. Her lawyer tried to make it sound noble, community access, shared infrastructure, common good. Then we dropped the bomb. The deed, the survey maps, the financial records, photos of Karen sneaking onto my land at AM with a flashlight. Witnesses' neighbors who testified, eyes blazing, about the HOA's overreach. Mrs. Whitaker, bless her soul, said Karen fined her for putting up a Christmas wreath in October. The judge, not amused. Verdict came down like thunder. The road was illegal. The HOA had no right to touch my land. They were fined, ordered to remove the road, and Karen had to resign. Watching her storm out of that courtroom, clipboard clutched like a sinking life raft, was better than a country song on a Friday night. But this wasn't just about a road. This was about power, about respect, about drawing a line in the dirt and saying, no more. I didn't start that fight, but I damn sure finished it. You see, in America, we talk a lot about freedom, about property rights, about standing your ground. But somewhere along the line, we've let bureaucracy and petty power-hungry boards trample on that. They count on people being too tired to polite, or too scared to push back. But when one person finally says, enough, it lights a fire. That fire spread. The HOA got cleaned out. A new board came in, made real changes, listened. My pasture got reseeded. The cows got their field back. And I got a fridge full of homemade brownies from neighbors who'd been silently cheering me on. So if you're out there, feeling like you're the only one standing up to something bigger than you, remember this: you're not alone. And sometimes all it takes is one pissed off farmer with a tractor and a stack of legal papers to remind folks that the little guy still matters. That's my story. That's my land. And by God, nobody paves over it again without a fight.